I can't get my money back, so I'm making a video out of it. The Day Before has to be the worst game that I ever played in my life. Where do we begin? I've waited so long for this game to release. It was announced back in 2021, and until now it was promoted to be an MMO open world zombie survival game. The problem is it couldn't be any more further from that. When you jump into the game, you're greeted by Dr. Leonard, and I guess he saved you from a near-death experience. Afterwards, you're prompted to interact with the leader of Woodbury and all of the vendors. I believe they went out of their way to gloss over how bad this game will actually be, by showcasing all of the activities we'll be able to do, such as adding furniture, going to the gym, going to the sauna, etc. However, when you get into the open world, that's when you start to notice that this game truly has nothing going on for itself. There's only 32 players to a server, which isn't classified as an MMO. There's little to no zombies, and the player interaction is god awful. There's no VoIP, and the bugs are close to endless. Players sliding across the ground and body stretching far across the screen. The voice acting truly feels like it was AI generated. The slow-paced talking and the monotones is really aggravating to say the least. No enthusiasm whatsoever, and I think it's just so bland. I've had issues where my entire game would crash after shooting just one bullet. I've never seen a fatal error in any game ever in my life until today, and for it to happen not once, not twice, but 3 times in a row is absolutely absurd. Another issue that I have with this game is the choice of names for the servers. I think it has to be the most generic names that anybody could think of. And it's like hell trying to join friends when every server is sorted differently and it's not in alphabetical order. Another one of my issues with this game, and this one is huge, is the fact that you can't melee in this game. There's no melee weapons, you don't even have the choice to use your fists. If you have no ammo, that's it. You're dying, okay? Like, just give it up. But I can almost forgive all of that because it's day one and everyone kind of expected this to go exactly like this. And I could almost forgive that, you know what I mean? Almost, but I simply can't, and here's why. This game is not what it was promoted to be. It's really an extraction-based shooter game that's more so a third-person ripoff of Escape from Tarkov. The map isn't nearly as big as they expressed that it would be. To add insult to injury, all of the previous video game trailers are no longer available on their channels, and what it was made out to be no longer exists. And I find that to be extremely disrespectful. We all crave the same thing, and that is an open-world zombie game that we can all enjoy. And it's really disrespectful to get this promise to us for the past 2.5 years, only to find out that it's absolutely not what we expected it to be, and it's 100% totally different. I really wanted to love this game, and I waited so long for this game to drop, and all of my friends made fun of me for anticipating this game, and it turns out to be one of the biggest letdowns in gaming history. For reference, this game got pushed back 5 times. Okay, the initial release was in June of 2022, then it got pushed all the way to November of 2022. Then it got pushed again to March of 2023. Then it got pushed to November last month, and then it got pushed again to December this month. And this entire journey was just so bizarre and unorganized, and it turned off a lot of people, and it made people believe that this was a fake game, and you can't really blame them for it. But I think I'd very much rather this game be fake than having to spend $43.54 to wait so long for a game to be absolutely nothing that was showcased and promised to us. They had to shut down the channels in their Discord server because it was so overwhelmed with negative comments, and you can't blame a single one of them. I tried giving this game the benefit of the doubt because it's day one. Like I said, there's going to be bugs. Every game has a day one issue, okay? Maybe not to this extent, not to this degree, but day one issues nevertheless. But after them deleting the videos off of their channels, forget about it. Do not spend your money on this game, and if you do, you've been warned.